For the incline pigeon stretch, the higher the bench is, the easier it's going to be. The lower the bench is, the more intense the stretch is going to be. So, we've got two parts to this movement. For your setup, you're going to push your foot into the nook of the bench, and you're going to try and lie your shin angle 90 degrees so it's straight up and down, so it's consistent. From here, you may need to have a bent back leg or straight. Doesn't matter as long as that hip stays pushed forward so that it's not moving around while we're trying to get range in this opposite hip. So, first part of this movement, we're going to keep the spine as extended as we can, and I'm imagining that I'm pushing my hips back as much as possible. So without letting the spine collapse, sit into the hip. Now, when I run out of range, and it's particularly important to remain humble about how much range you have in this movement, when I run out of range, I'm aware of that. Now, depending on what you're trying to do, and you can do both, there's nothing wrong with it. As long as you know where your extended range is, it's okay to then start to flex and roll the spine forward with the goal of getting your chest towards your knee. From there, crunch down, compress, drive the knee down and push the hips forward to come back up. So I'm not just rolling back up, I'm pushing the knee into the bench, and I'm going to use the glute and the hip to propel myself back up. I'm not just being lazy rolling up and down. We want to get a stretch and then contraction through that stretched hip. So, nice and proud. There I didn't need to flex much. So, for next set, I would crank the bench down, just one. And if I can get my chest to my knee, maintaining that extended position, or if I'm just finding that I'm getting as far forward as I can, as long as you get that intense stretch, not too fast, but if I can only get an extended hip here, and I'm like rolling all the way forward, doesn't really do the job. So remain extended, far down as you can go. There it is. And then you can roll, stretch out. It's good to be able to know how much you can do strict, but there's nothing wrong with getting strong in that strict position and then being able to move your body around that position as well. So if we think at it from a functional perspective, like how does it carry over to life? Well, if we're ever caught in a position where our hip is at end range rotation, right, and we need to be moving something, like if we're stepping up onto something, right, being able to move your body freely with that joint cranked all the way to end range is a useful skill to have. So don't just get caught on saying, I got to keep it strict. It's good to be able to move around that strict position, but only progress down once that strict position has improved. I hope that makes sense.